In other words, if the land is private, that's one of the arguments they always advance. Primary schools cannot be made into a one-to-one because it's on a private land. Most of the time, that's what the Minister of Education says. Now, you also know that there is a Land Acquisition Act. They can acquire, the state can acquire, state authority can acquire any piece of land.
You were in the estate industry for such a long time. When you have 1,500 acres of estate, and the school is sitting in a quarter acre piece of land, if you want to subdivide that quarter acre piece of land, that means the whole land has to be subdivided. You see, you have to cut it out of 1,500 acres, the quarter acre. What will happen? Immediately on that day, the new rates will come for the 1,500 acres, which the estate will not agree. They said, now we are paying only about $200, $300 or $400 for the whole estate. Why should we pay 100,000 or 200,000?
But that's one problem. But as against that problem, the private owner's problem, here the social problem. Now, for instance, Sumepulu estate, Ararai, they got 3,000 acres. But they said they can't reserve 5 acres for the tennis school. Now, who should decide? The Ministry of Education, the government, Ministry of Education should decide, look,
now,
we need a estate.
See, if you want to find a land for the Ararai Estate Tamil School, they will try to find a land. Maybe it's about 3 kilometers or 4 kilometers away. And they can put up the school there. Will the school have children? That's the question.
So that is why the government plan, where they said that the guidelines for putting up school, they said where it should be not far away from the main road, not, all sort of restrictions given. So they must bear in mind when they look for a piece of land.
They never give any restrictions. I have been working as Minister for Works for maybe over a year.
But we got something which clearly says, in fact I know this kind of answer I got to have, they all say education facilities, schools, the size of the class limited, the area should not be situated in an area that there are swampy, hilly, flood prone. All these are given.
Yes, swampy, hilly, that is natural.
No, I mean
swampy,
all the
hilly,
are given.
You see, land which is not suitable for school. How could you expect the child to go into a swampy land?
Right, but then even road, where it's a dark area, shaded area, plenty of trees.
No, they say it must have access. They don't say it must be on the main road.
No, they don't say all access are there. So they cannot go and put a place in Singapore into near that sea coast, So it's all there. Only the question you are asking, why these are not being implemented?
Which one?
These sort of rules. For instance, 5 acres of land. They say, why 5 acres? Yeah, you say the government regulation says minimum 5 acres.
Minimum 5 acres at the time when that is drawn, but now the government itself goes and builds schools in 2 acres, 1.5 acres. It is all accepted already.
Yes. So then, when must explain to people when they say, look, you have still live regulations. So this is what, but still the question is, who is
this is planning standard.
Planning standard.
This is not regulation.
Standard for
regulation is very different, from this is
guidelines, in other words.
Hospital layout plan,
schools and various other government structures. I saw it for schools, all is regulated there. I mean, in their own fashion. So now the question is the money. The land. Will that be? For instance, the other day, Ishamuddin asked, told the
land has been part of the responsibility of the government when the school is converted into fully aided school. Fully aided.
But why are they asking you to get the land?
Who?
You.
No, I don't get any land.
No, you have been getting land and asking people to donate and
that
is,
the land. No.
You have done a lot.
You tell me how many places people have paid money.
Why not?
Tell me how many.
Batamulaka, you declare open one school. Batamulaka. You said the school was half cement, half planks, but now this has been turned into a modern school. It is done by one contractor you named, This is a Malay. It's not only this is the first school, this is the second school, this is the third school he has built. You said it. I have the
I know.
So it has
Who
been.
paid for it?
Must be the contractor.
Contractor, no one else.
This is what I'm asking. It's not a government. It's for contractors and others. Now, this the other day in Klangon school, he said, without spending 1 cent, here is the school. And I wrote in sympathy, Datusri got the magic allowed in and wonderful land, the school up there. This is again contractors.
You see, without spending a cent of people's money, if the school is there, what is bad about it?
Nothing bad. I say the responsibility. Because the government, why the government?
All right, let us all decide now. We don't touch the Tamil school. Let the government build.
No, we must pressurize the government.
No.
Otherwise, they are following, making you to do.
I can tell you something. It's not the question of making me to do. I have a social responsibility for my community and my party. It's part of my party's decision that we must help and build the Tamil school. I, as president of the party, it's my duty to build. I can also keep on writing in Sembaruthi and all that, this is no good, that is no good, this is no good. What do you gain by simply saying no good, no good, no good?
We are not saying no good, but we are only saying, now, thanks to Datusri, leadership quality is something you cannot find in everybody the same level. You have a very, very special character, terrorizing your way into getting things done. Would you say the same thing that your successor will possess? It's difficult.
No, Mr. Katia, I think it's a matter of people understanding the necessity, their responsibility, and also to see that something has to be done.
Yes. But
even though I am not in government now.
All right.
But I am keep on working.
Yes.
I am keep on working because I feel I have much more responsibility at this moment to the people than anything else.
Yeah, we appreciate that. That's what I said. That's what you are doing. Will your success be able to do the same thing?
That I cannot say. Different human beings have different capabilities.
We are worried, as members of the public, worried, since there is no government commitment to do this as they are doing it for the national school. We are depending on the individuals, like the contractors.
No, that one is already, you see, I have told you already. Originally it was like that, and slowly we have already told the government that you must pay, and the government started to pay, and we started building school. Many of the schools that we built were already given land was there, and money of the state government has given land for Tamil schools. Everywhere in the state of Selangor, every school is built from government land that has been obtained.
Yes.
Not.
That's right. Now, why it shouldn't be an open government policy? Right. Now, you said we got a people, Tamans here, there are a number of people here, let there be a Tamil school. All right. Recommendation made, the government provides it.
They have formulated the policy. It has been discussed, and it will be further discussed as to how, what are the ways of doing it, what are the requirements, what will be the best solution. That is how things going to work. They must read papers and find out what are the decisions that have been taken by government. Once the decision is taken by the government is already taken, and the special committee set up by Abdullah Badawi, chaired by the Deputy Prime Minister, it has been decided that the Tamil schools should be made into fully aided government schools. It has already been accepted by the cabinet. You know, the proposal came from the Minister of Education also. He also feels that it's high time that we should do that. The proposal has been accepted by the government.
So any particular indication about when that will be achieved, like this one, when it's going to be like the national school?
From now onwards, as the need comes, it will be done.
But there is already a need for 378 schools that must be...
No, the 378 schools are small schools. Small schools with children below 50. Below 50 means then we have to think. Yeah. Alright, the education minister says, okay, these are schools which needed to be done with a better facility, must give them everything. Okay, we put up a group school there, but they all come, we give them bus, we give them hostel. He has gone to the extent now to offer buses and hostel also. Government will provide bus, government will provide hostel for the children.